Hi friends, sorry my camera wasn't adjusted right. So I am excited. I am starting a new journey today with sourdough. I tried making sourdough back in 2020, when I had been laid off from my job at the sorority house where I was head chef for 11 years. During the peak of COVID, they had to close the house down, so I was home. I thought I would learn something new while I was off, but it didn't work. It was an epic fail. So we all have epic fails in the kitchen. It's always something that happens. It's just one thing you have to accept when you're in the kitchen. Not everything is going to turn out perfect. But I went on a thrift hunt a couple weeks ago looking for the perfect vessel to do my sourdough, and I found it. So excited to have this big jar. It's going to give me lots of room for my starter without having the nerves of knowing that it's not going to go overflowing on my counter, which is what happened before. So I'm excited to do this. So we found our jar, we have our filtered water, we have our 1 cup of flour, can be any kind of flour. So we're gonna get our stuff measured out real quick while we are doing this. Let me grab a measuring cup. I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. So we have our measuring cup here. You need to do filtered water. So we have measuring cup here. We're going to use our pitcher that filters our water for us as we pour it. All right, there's our 1 cup of flour, or 1 cup of water. To our 1 cup of water, we are going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We are going to mix this with a wooden spoon. Don't use a metal spoon. The metal spoon will react with the flour, it'll react with the water, and it just won't make a good starter. So we're going to get this all stirred nice and smooth, get all the lumps out if we can, get our starter looking good, and this is going to be so exciting for me. I can't wait. I am going to start using the discard as soon as probably tomorrow or Saturday. Today is Thursday. So either tomorrow or Saturday, I will make something with the discard. I think the first thing that we're gonna make with the discard is probably some everything seasoning crackers. Those seem to be the easiest thing to start with a sourdough discard. So that's what we're gonna do there. So I am super excited to start this journey. I'm glad that you guys are gonna come along with me on this journey. As if you've made sourdough before and you have some tips for me, please leave those in the comments for me. I wanna hear that, because as I said, my first attempt at sourdough was an epic fail. I'm excited to try it this time. That's the only way we learn, is to just keep pushing forward and keep trying. And so I gave it a couple years. I walked away from it and I went back to it this year. 2023 is going to be the year of amazing sourdough. I am determined to make that happen. So I'm excited to have my big jar that I looked for, and I'm excited to have an opportunity to do this, and especially an opportunity to share this with you guys. I'm excited to have this journey with you guys to make this sourdough, learn from any of you that have more experience in sourdough than I do. So we're going to cover our jar with a giant coffee filter. We have a big coffee filter. We're just going to put this on here. We're going to take a big rubber band. So that's going to keep our coffee filter on here tight. It's not going to fall off. You want to keep this, you don't want to cover this with anything that isn't going to let it breathe, because it's more chance, from what I've heard, of it molding or anything, things like that. Since this is literally going to be sitting on our counter. This is going to sit on the counter and just ferment. And so we're going to let it go till tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we will take this starter, we will take half of it out. We'll put that into another container. We'll add another cup of flour and another cup of water to this, and we'll just continue to do that every single day for the next 7 days. Then next Thursday, on our 7th day of doing our starter, we're going to make our first loaf of sourdough bread, and let's hope it goes well. So here is our starter. I'm super excited to have this. I'm super excited to start this journey today. I'm excited really to make some sourdough bread next week, because I love sourdough bread. But I'm excited to get to use the discard for some fun things. So we'll be sharing those videos as well. And like I said before, if any of you have made sourdough and you have some tips for me, please leave it in the comments for me, because I want to hear your experience. I want to learn from you. We all learn from each other. And so that's what this is about, is a community of getting to learn new things together. And so I'm excited to share this with those of you that have never made it before, to share my journey with you, but we can also learn from the people that have made this before and have more experience than we do. So we are going to put this in a safe place in our kitchen. We're going to get this started, and then tomorrow or Saturday, we'll make some delicious crackers with it. We'll do that experience together. That'll be something new I haven't done, and I'm happy to bring you guys along with me on this journey. So I'm excited to have you guys with me. It means a lot to me that you guys join me on my channel, that you guys support me, and it just means a lot to me, and I'm so blessed by all of that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow when we add more flour and water to this and we pull our discard out, and I'm happy to bring you guys along on this journey. Have a great day, friends, and God bless.